And even whatever happened here with everybody, I mean, there's been a lot of crazy things. Nothing's been heinous, it's just been, and when we look back, it's like, all right, in
I think he
perspective,
meant
it's not
heinous,
as bad.
Rambo.
Yeah, heinous,
I
sorry.
know.
He might
I
have.
know. I try my best not to correct people. That's another thing I'm doing.
No, I'm just trying to help you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What did I say, heinous?
Heaney,
Heinous.
like remember Mr. Heaney on Petticoat Junction?
And what is it, heinous?
Petticoat Junction, you're
I was
aging yourself.
close. I was close. So, I would call you a grammar Nazi, but you don't like references to that, Pasta, so I won't.
No, I'm a sanctimonious motherfucker.
No, but I mean, if I were to say grammar Nazi, that might give a whole other connotation. in your brain.
Okay. I have a. Can I have a speech on this topic?
Oh boy, I don't want to speak.
You can say anything you want as long
Where's
as
Mark?
I don't want to speak.
it involve the Holocaust or Hitler. I don't give a shit.
Well, I just called you a grammar Nazi, so how about that?
That's part of accepted.
Okay.
Like soup Nazi and
Thank you, Tricep.
But Pasta, you are in a community of crazy fucking people. You have to be able to accept that that's going to happen now and then. I mean, you might not like it, but you can't get your panties in a bunch if someone says something like that.
if you go Holocaust or Hitler, you got a problem with me.
Well, but the point is you're in the wrong town for that.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I just don't like your neighborhood. But
My
it's a
neighborhood?
big
What do you mean
town.
mine? What do you
Well,
mean?
you're saying I'm in the wrong
Oh,
town.
God.
I'm just saying it's the neighborhood.
Well, the point is this shit happens every day.
No,
You
it
heard-
doesn't happen every day.
Yes,
There's
it
certain
does.
topics that are just off limits, and that
When
would one.
my mom, when I correct my
But
mom,
you don't understand. It's not yours saying to what's off limits or not off limits. Either
I can tell you what's off limits with me, and I can.
yeah, and then you can
know.
leave. And then you can
No,
leave.
I don't have to leave. I can just think you're a schmuck if you do it. That's
No,
all.
you can leave. You don't need to tell everybody the way they should act. That's not
Who
your.
who the fuck are
That's-
you? The Border Patrol?
No, but it's not your. Who are you to tell everyone what they can say and can't say? Take a hike
But
if you don't
want
like
a
it.
problem with me, that's where you'll go.
Take a hike and fill in the rest.
No, like
Constantly,
you
you've
tell
been
me that.
very antagonistic to me all along. If you don't like it, don't come.
Oh, here it comes. Take a happy pill.
He's
No,
like,
if you don't like it, don't come.
No, I come and I like it.
And then you like say, oh, you don't like this, but you troll people just as much as anyone.
No, mostly just you.
No. You troll people just as much as anyone, and then you make believe like, oh, I don't like this, but you're doing the same thing as everyone. You have to first admit that no one is innocent here. You're not innocent.
I didn't say that, but if you go there with me, you got a problem.
And what are you going to do? What's the problem? What are you going to do, Pasta? What are you going to do?
I'm going to tell you that you're a fucking idiot if you do that. That's
Okay.
all.
All right.
Freeze you out.
You're
I'll
trying
go-
to dictate what's acceptable and not acceptable in a town of crazy people.
No,
That's
what I'll do is I'll ghost you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's so powerful.
No, it doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
enough.
Why don't
it's
you-
enough
why don't
to
you
solve
ghost-
the problem?
Why don't you listen? I could tell by your tone and the way you talk to me, you don't like me. So why don't you just leave my room?
If that's what you want, I will.
Okay,
But I'm
goodbye.
not leaving the community.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
wow, that escalated.
No, but listen, he's calling me Mazzy yesterday. He's going after me about Italians being prejudiced. It's this underlying thing that needed to be brought to the head. I'm willing to discuss it.
When did I go after you about Italians being prejudiced? Now you're making stuff up.
No, I'm not making it
You're
up.
having hallucinations?
No. Sorry, you
You're having
did that.
hallucinations. No, what I told you.
No. Listen.
What I told you was a friend of mine said when they wanted to talk like that, they would say Canadians. You made that into a generalization.
No, you talked about you had to bring up WAPs and all. You brought up every negative Italian term like that.
You were in the middle of going through a list of all the.
No, but you listen. You want to hear?
You've got a selective memory.
No,
think
I
that's the
don't.
problem.
I don't. I'm sorry. I have a very good memory.
You've got a selective memory.
Listen, Pasta.
You have a little
You
bit
gotta
of a
tell me
mental
how I
problem, but
interpret it?
otherwise you're not a bad guy. But you do have a little bit of a mental problem.
No, I don't. I'm not mental. Now you're being stupid. I'm not mental. Please believe me. I'm not mental.
You listen, you've got a little problem.
I don't have any problems, Pasta. You have the problem with me, so you don't have to be here. Goodbye. You said you were leaving. Goodbye.
Throw me out. I got to stay here.
I thought you said you were leaving. If I didn't want you, you would leave.
But I wanted to listen to your hallucinations before I go.
Why? What hallucinations, Pasta?
You said that I said Italians.
All
are
right, so
prejudice. I
yesterday you
never
were
said
calling
that.
me Mazza over and over and over, waiting for me to react. Mazza. Why were you doing that yesterday?
I think that's what you call yourself.
No, I don't. You know I don't.
I do believe it. And everyone
I've
else
asked
tells you
people
that.
not to call me that.
Well, I expect that and not call you that. That I'll listen.
No,
to
you knew that. You knew that, Pastor. Don't tell me you did not know that. You knew that.
I know that everybody calls you Mazza, and you haven't been complaining for a long time.
No, not everybody calls me Mazza. No, that's not true.
But if you don't like it, I won't do it.
Okay, but I'm telling you, I feel that you've been trying to get at me in all these different ways recently.
I've been making a real effort to be friendly with you, and you can ask some other people who've DM'd me. And
Well,
asked
you
me
should
what's
make an
going on.
effort. Well, you should make an effort. If you don't like me, don't hang around me. What can I tell you, buddy? And you're welcome to go wherever you want. But all I'm saying to you is you shouldn't dictate what's acceptable and not acceptable in a town full of crazy people where shit happens that is beyond anyone's belief, but it continues to happen.
No, this is the town you paint in your own mind.
Oh, you're saying there's no town now? Is that what you're going to go into this
No,
argument
I'm
now?
saying that, and this is the image of the town you paint in your own mind. I'm telling you, if you cross a line with me, you got a problem, and I'll ghost you.
Okay. Well, ghost me now and leave. You said you were going to leave. What happened to that?
Well, because you started talking about me, so I thought
Okay, you can leave and I won't talk about you, okay?
I thought I'd just stay here to make sure that you don't express your hallucinations when I'm gone.
Well, what are you saying I'm hallucinating about?
I never said Italians are prejudiced.
Well, no, you gave a whole
No,
thing.
no,
you went
hold
on.
on.
You went on for about a
Listen,
half hour that
Hold
day.
on. No. What you did was you were going through a list of pejoratives, and everybody was laughing about it. You
Nice
know what?
word.
What you do is you're a little bit like
No, don't label me anyway.
You like to reconstruct history, okay? And you can't do that with me.
What?
You
You're
know what I'm
crazy,
saying.
dude. You're saying I'm crazy. What are you talking about? I am a person. I had feelings. I felt that day you went way out of your way to make a point about Italians and negative thing. You brought up every, what did you call it? Pejorative? I don't know that word.
Yeah,
What was the word?
pejorative.
You used every Italian pejorative. You kept on coming back with another one. You went looking and you came up with ones I never even heard of. What was the point of that?
You went through a list, and you were laughing about it.
No, but you went into about eight different Italian ones. Why the Italian ones you kept on coming back with?
Actually, did not.
Yes, you did. Many, many, many Italian ones.
My God,
You kept
you're
on
sensitive.
coming back. So that's the way I interpreted it. I'm not mental or crazy. I interpreted it
You're
that
paranoid.
you have a problem with me.
You're paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. What do you,
Paranoid. You want any
don't
definition of
label
that?
me. Don't label me, please. Is that the way you argue? You just label people and you don't have to discuss it? It seems like a very weak type way of arguing. You just throw a label out there on people. First, I was mental. I'm not mental. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say it? Now you're saying I'm paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I'm giving you my point of view. If you don't validate the way I'm feeling, then that's your problem. I'm just telling you the way I felt. You could say, well, I didn't mean that, but I understand that you felt that way. But no, you're not saying that I'm mental. That's not too strong of a guy there, buddy. And you said you were going to leave, and now you're not leaving, and you should leave.
Can someone invite Brain if they want to?
Yeah. Pasta, I'm getting a bad feeling from you all the time. I appreciated you doing the slot car thing. I yelled out about that a couple of times. But I still feel, and I forgot what it was today. I'll remember later. But I just feel you're always trying to take a shot at me and antagonize me. It looks like you're trying to goat me and stuff. So that's the way I feel. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm not mental. And I'm entitled to my feelings. And I'm entitled to run my room. And this is my first room in fucking a year. And
this is your room. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I didn't notice.
It
Nice.
is my room, yeah. So he's being a total dick. He said he was going to leave, and he won't leave. I'm going to ghost you. Like, ghost me.
Can someone explain to me what ghost means? Not to interrupt, but does that mean?
It's his own stupid term that ignore me.
Oh, just
You're not
ignore
supposed to even do that in rabbits and stuff because people talk over people.
You put them on mute?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to something else.